Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about a very funny, well, very silly subject. I asked this question maybe a year ago on my TikTok and I shared it on my YouTube short, asking what were the most unlikely duets to happen ever. I put it out there, you guys did not disappoint. Here are the hilariously unlikely pairings you guys shared. David Lee Roth and Sammy Hagar. Yeah, that would never happen. Geddy Lee and Dolly Parton. Geddy Lee and Adele. Weird Al and Barbara Streisand. Yeah, that would be odd. Yes. Tiny Tim and Joan Jett. Lemmy and the Swedish Chef. This one? Could you honestly imagine? Miss Piggy and Ann Wilson, but singing Barracuda. I consulted my husband about this morning. I said, should I use like this AI tool to make like a small clip of these? And then we just kind of looked at each other and we thought, best to leave it to the imagination. Nugent and Lady Gaga. Axl Rose and Vince Neil. Maybe back in the day, like when they were in their prime, maybe they could have done something together. I don't know if there was a feud between GNR and Motley Crue or not, but maybe back in the day it would have been kind of cool. Taylor Swift and Corey Taylor. I don't see it happening, but if I'm being really, really honest and just super, super duper objective, they actually might. Like, they very well could make a really killer track. Taylor Swift and Ozzy. That one I couldn't see. This just took me back to Instagram reel that came on my feed last year of Ozzy and Jessica Simpson doing a Christmas song. It was Winter Wonderland or something. As much as I love Ozzy, that was probably one of the worst collaborations I've ever heard in my life. Ozzy and Dolly Parton. Yeah, I know. Rob Halford and Dolly Parton. Guys, this is like a full Dolly Parton thing here. James Hetfield and Dolly Parton. Absolutely not. Metallica and Celine Dion. I'll admit, I am a fan of Celine Dion. I love her voice. But Metallica and Celine Dion, I personally don't think should or would ever happen. Metallica and Lou Reed. I could see Metallica maybe doing a Lou Reed cover, obviously making it their own, but in a collaboration, no. Lady Gaga and Tony Bennett seemed to be a pretty big shock. It was also a really common response from the followers. You know what? I'll be honest, I don't listen to much of like jazz and stuff. I will say, I think they sound really good together. That's just me. Alison Krauss and Robert Plant was also a shock as well. You know what? Their voices really complement each other. I listened to a couple of their songs, and I think the first one I ever listened to was Gone, Gone, Gone. And it was awesome. I loved it. I thought it was great. Are there any I missed? Let me know of your wild duet ideas in the comments. If you want more rock and roll content, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys later.